So this is for all of my fellow conservatives who are pounding the drums when it comes to not getting involved in international conflicts. And I get it. I do. I understand your sentiments. Israel got themselves into this. Israel can get themselves out of it. I want to talk about Donald Trump for just a minute. If you, as a person and as a voter and as a citizen of the United States, value the party, I'm just going to call this the party that we've had as a country going on 40 or 50 years, you can't, it's the same problem that we have with people who cry for socialism or communism living in a capitalistic system. You can't live in the system that was created and say that it's awesome and say this is all great and I love America and the system that we have, and then argue against the tactics and the steps that were taken to make it possible. That's the best metaphor I know. The screaming purple-haired liberals that we all like to mock relentlessly, and they deserve every second of it, in my opinion. You can't cry for communism and socialism while living in capitalism with your iPhone and your Gucci whatever, and then say that this is all bad. You can't have it both ways. I'm going to say the same thing to you. You can't live on a planet in which the United States exudes its military might wherever it pleases, however it pleases, has created the longest stretch of known human wealth, health, and peace that we've ever seen. Nobody dares make a move without consulting us. And then say, don't you dare exude your strength to make sure that these radical, insane people don't clack off a nuke. You can't have it both ways. Donald Trump, in my opinion, is handling this very well. He is reluctant. The temperament of this man has been impressive. I am not a lock, stock, and barrel Donald Trump MAGA guy. I think that he's done good things 90% of the time, but I do think that there's things that he's done that I've disagreed with. But in this scenario and in times of potential violence, he handles it exactly correct, in my opinion. He is reluctant to do it. But if I have to pull that button, if I have to press that button, if I have to pull that trigger, if I have to sit and unleash these dogs, we're going in and I'm going to make sure that my guys don't get hurt. What more do you want? That's what I would like to know. What more do you want from a president, from a country who's trying to prevent nuclear holocaust, and this is what's required to stave it off? I don't necessarily agree with every single step, but stop complaining. Stop complaining. That's my biggest takeaway. Sometimes adults have to do adult things, and it's not popular or clean, and sometimes it sucks, but it's required, and especially if you want to stay number one. The alternative is, do you want China or Russia to deal with this? Do you want the Israelis to go unchecked? Do you want Great Britain to have to handle this? Because none of them are capable or willing or going to do it in the same ways and in our interests like we want to. So before you bash everything about President Trump and decide to label him George Bush 2.0, take a step back and say, what would you do? All right, that's it.